Sip. Come on, Benjamin. You can. Oh my goodness, man. 2021 was supposed to be turning over a new leaf, and you're just lushing it up. Shadrick, are we recording?
We are recording.
I'm gonna need you to give me some type of indication that that the show has begun, because you consistently have me looking like a buffoon on my own platform, and I do not appreciate it.
I gave you a countdown.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, my patience is running very thin. Hello, all of you people out there in TV land. This is me, the gorgeous one, Gorgeous Geravis. You have joined another episode of the pandemic edition of the Hall of Flame, the most luxurious, the most profound, the most illustrious, and the most amazing talk show that you'll ever see on public access, the matter of which that you've never seen and something that you'll never see again. Tonight, we have a very esteemed individual who will be joining us to, maybe join me in a battle of wits, engage me in a little bit of wordplay, possibly try to educate me. I know all things, and I don't think I'll be learning anything tonight. As we have, the running theme for this season, we are being sponsored by Bootstrap Burts. All of the sauces that you might need in your life. Tonight, we are featuring the roasted jalapeno pineapple. This is one of Shad's favorites, isn't it?
I guess so.
Yes. Pineapple coconut rum. Oh man, it's delicious. Feel like I could lush my way all the way through those wings. And then we're gonna have a little kiwi habanero, a little spice and then a little kick, then a little something smooth to just throw them wings on down. Nonetheless, we are moving well into season 4, right?
Sure.
It's hard to believe that we've been doing this for as long as we have.
Yeah, no.
Shad, I just want to let you know that I appreciate you.
You should.
I take it back. Another person that I appreciate, you'll be seeing very soon on your monitor, is my, how can I say this? He's my assistant. Contractual obligations have behooved me to keep him on screen. But we'll be joined shortly by Augustus, who will be rolling off a few facts about tonight's guest. So don't quote anything that he says, because it's probably not true. But nonetheless, the next time you see me, I'll be joined to my right and your left by my guest, a great friend of mine. We'll be right back. I'll find his name when he comes back. Stay gorgeous.
Augustus live from 7-5, man. We out here. Now we got a real special guest today. We have a rapper named Intellect. Now, he is a special guest, not special ed, but one thing for sure is that it is very ignorant that I'm out here in this cold. And I'm gonna school y'all on something. 35 degrees outside, 3 degrees from the freezing cold. So that means it's about a couple degrees Celsius from freezing. It is very cold out here. Now, I believe that they both have the necessities to get me out of this freezing. Now, I need somebody to do something for me. Now, before I send y'all back to the studio, I just want to let y'all know that I'm thankful. But back to the studio, here we go.
Yeah, so it's been a running theme that my engineer around here he's not very well suited for consistent work.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Yeah, it's quite the calamity. But just a formality, not gonna run you off here.
Okay.
But Shad, we rolling?
Rolling.
All right. Hello, all of you people out there in TV land. You're joining me again. It is a pleasure for you to be in my presence. This is the Hall of Flame. I'm Gorgeous Geravis, and as you can see, I'm joined to my right and your left by Mr. Intellect.
Intellect, yeah. How you doing?
I'm well.
All right.
Yeah, manners will get you far.
That's real.
Benjamin, you go sit down because he's drunk.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah, he's been stealing some of my bourbon, and I don't appreciate it. Yeah, he hadn't been wrapping it up during the pandemic either.
Oh,
yeah, he's been fully in heat. So the name Intellect, it leads me down many an avenue.
Well,
First of which would be the avenue of academia.
Okay.
So as an esteemed member of academia, how has your spoken word courses been going online throughout this pandemic?
They've been going.
They have?
They've been going. I've been doing my thing a little bit with a little musical backdrop to it, but We've been making it happen, making it shake. Yeah.
Okay. You putting these students' tuition to a good cause, or?
If they follow me, yeah, they're in good hands.
Oh, okay. All right. So speaking of your students in the collegiate setting, you have any scandals going on with any of these scantily clad co-eds that might be trying to earn an A?
Yeah, I plead the fifth on that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
plead the fifth on that one.
I'm starting to feel that I am going down the wrong line of questioning.
Sounds like.
It's my assistant Augustus. He just assumed. So you're not a college professor, are you?
No.
Oh, Jesus.
College dropout though.
Oh.
So I was in the mix, but yeah.
So you're like Kanye West in real life.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ooh, that's gonna make for some nice little segue moving forward. All right. Let me underline that one 3 times. All right. So what is it that you do?
Well, I'm a man of many trades. You know what I'm saying? But for the one that most people may know me for, it's hip hop. Creating some hip hop music out here. So yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Creating hip hop. All right. So as you created hip hop, so everything about hip hop is because of you then?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, Virginia hip hop. Yeah.
Oh.
It's all me.
Oh, it's all you.
Yeah, it's all me.
It's all you.
Me. Yeah. Sorry, excuse me too. I've been drinking a little bit too.
Oh,
so
okay.
I could be going off the handle myself.
It's not like we're on a schedule or anything here, you know. It's not like we're doing anything important.
I mean, to answer your question though, I'm contributing my brand of hip hop to what has already been established out here in this hip hop community.
Oh, okay, all right. And as far as this hip hop community, excuse me, I've been sipping as well. Got a little tongue tied there. It was a little twister. What do you feel is the current state of the Virginia hip hop scene?
Honestly, man, I like it. I've always felt like we've had a place out here. You know what I'm saying? Even though in the area there may seem to be some like sort of clashes every now and then, or people kind of feeling some sort of way about it.
Yeah.
I feel as though we are what everybody enjoys, like the music of the world comes from Virginia, from the likes of Pharrell or Timbaland, Missy. You know what I'm saying? So we are the sound of music.
Oh, okay. All right. So, speaking of sound,
I was intellectual too, by the way.
It was very
intellectual.
Yeah, some would say that. Others would beg to differ. Moving on. Stroking your own ego on my show is not going to get you far.
Okay.
All right.
I tried.
Yeah, you can try harder. So, how long have you been putting these rhythmic flows to a beat?
It's been since maybe, I've taken it serious since about 05, 06. So yeah, it's
Shot? Are you okay back there?
Yeah, that was weird.
We had a cough.
That was weird.
I think he slid through the temperature check. Are you okay?
I'm great.
Do we need to send you to a rapid test?
No, I'm good.
Yeah,
All right. Pull it together. We have guests. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Since about 05.
Yeah, since about 05,
Okay.
06. Yeah, I've been you know what I'm saying, doing my thing out here and, traveling, performing and trying to get my music out there to the world.
Okay, all right. Traveling and performing. I got a question about that later. So when I get to that question, I need you to act like you didn't say anything about traveling. All right. So what prompted you to take this dive in this immersive love into being a hip hop performer?
It's always like music's always been around me, you know what I'm saying, with my parents and stuff like that. So I was always into poetry too, like in elementary school, you know what I mean?
And
so
I rise.
To the likes of that in some sort of way.
Okay.
But it was more elementary, no pun intended, you know what I'm saying? But I was always just, I was always around it, always doing something with it. And then, I figured to finally really put it together in like 05, 06, you know what I'm saying? And yeah.
Oh, so you are like deep into the game as a veteran, 15 years. So it's almost as if you've been in the game for 10 years making rap tunes ever since Honeys was wearing Sassoons.
Right, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. So when you jumped into doing music, what was the aha moment where you said, I'm pretty damn good at this?
I always felt like I was good at it though. To be, I don't even mean to be on some cocky type shit. For real.
You should be. I mean, you're better than them.
Yeah. I mean, but I gotta respect you too for what you do. Like, I can't.
Well, I mean, you have to respect me. You're not better than me at what I do. But everybody decided you're better than them.
Yeah, okay. I'll take that. Yeah, for sure.
You're better than them.
You know what? So, I just always had that confidence about anything that I do. You know what I'm saying? And if I felt like anything was any less than that, then I would just work harder to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? But I was always like, I got something. I have a gift. Maybe to play on that question, it's probably when people started to come up to me and be like, yo, this song did this for me. You know what I'm saying? Like it kind of, any personal records that I would create that they would take and be like, yeah, that resonated with me.
It's kind of the way I felt the first time I heard Michael Bolton's Time, Love, and Tenderness. It really did something to me. You know, it hit me deep to my core.
Okay, you might have to send that to me, man.
I'm telling you, man, it's a bad piece of work.
Okay.
Bad piece of work. I mean, the entire album is amazing, but that particular song, Time, Love, and Tenderness, it'll take you places.
Okay.
It'll take you places.
Well, I might have to check that out. You know what I'm saying?
You should. I'm gonna send it to you.
But yeah, no, that's when other than me being on my I do this type shit, it was like the personal records, the ones that resonated with the fans. And they'll be like, that made a connection. That's when I was like, man, I got to contribute something out here for the people that can't express themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a voice for the voiceless.
There you go. There you go. I like that. I'm taking a sip to that one.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. I'm going to put that on the gram.
Yeah, I mean, I know it was pretty good. That's why I said it.
Yeah.
You know why?
You made music too? Have you ever made music?
In a past life.
Okay.
In a past life.
Could have swore I seen you somewhere.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I have a couple doppelgangers out here. Most notably on Instagram. Okay, so in the building, what is the building process of an Intellect song? Like, how do you start? I mean, do you come up with the concept in your head while you're driving? You're like, it'd be kind of cool to talk about hot fries and fruit punch. Or do you have to hear a beat and then, it gives you a mood? How does one, just give us a glimpse into how that happens.
Yeah. No, I mean, the inspiration can be from anything. The beats can be one. It can be an idea. I can watch a movie or, you know what I'm saying? Even playing with my daughter can be enough to be like, man, just spark a thought. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times it's random, but I do most of my creation at the studio, with my man T. Shout out to T-Rific. We'll be in the studio doing he'll be doing production, or we'll just be having a conversation, and then from there would cause, creation. So I mean, anything, to be honest.
Okay. You said T-Rific?
T-Rific, yeah.
That's actually going to segue into my next question.
Man.
It's almost as if you had this cheat sheet.
No, I mean,
So is T-Rific, is he actually terrific at what he does, or?
Oh, he's a beast, yeah. Yeah, he's probably more than terrific at what he does,
Okay. No, you don't have to expound upon what he does, because this isn't about him.
I got you.
He doesn't matter right now. Nor has he ever mattered, because you're the best. All right.
Thanks.
So, of your cohorts, your cronies, your contemporaries, would it be easy for you to say that you are the best?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna put that out there too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
it's
yeah.
being real spicy.
Oh, it's very spicy.
Yeah.
Bootstrap Bert spicy.
There we go. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean, I just honestly feel like in any particular lane, or whomever I've rapped with, there have been times where, I've collaborated with a few people, and I might have been like, damn, that shit was kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? What they do. If I hadn't did my thing on that track, maybe on the next track, I get it back. You know what I'm saying? Or I've been in rap circles and ciphers. I've been in studios with folks where most won't up to par. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of being in the studio, what is it with you people that have to just roll up and smoke weed in the studio?
Yeah. Don't roll up and smoke weed at my session, though. That's not going down.
It seems like it's a bit, it's a waste of time. It seems like you're unprepared. you shouldn't have to come to the studio to get high to get inspiration to write. I mean, if you're paying for a time block, you should be prepared when you get there.
Yeah, you should. I mean, to each his own. Everybody has their vices.
Yeah, it's a little presumptuous to think that you're going to get to the studio and all of a sudden be able to write the illest 16 that the world's ever heard.
But you should have that confidence too, though.
Yeah, but I mean, you should have that confidence prior to getting to the studio. I mean, the studio is where you record, not where you write. I mean,
Well, yeah, I mean, I do a lot of my writing at the studio too, though. And that just comes from when my daughter was born, I was unable to do it at home. Mm-hmm. So, I gotta go to the studio, and there'll be times where I'll be like out and I'm able to write something quick down, but the actual creation of song, most of it's done at the studio now for me. You know what I'm saying? So you get some people that freestyle and don't write down anything, and they have to be in a studio set.
Yeah, well, F me then.
Yeah, it was just.
So speaking of being in the studio with others, I know that you've collaborated with from people from here to over there. You've probably collaborated with a couple of people that have been on my show. Mm-hmm. All right, mentioning no names. Have you ever been invited to come to the studio to feature on a song, and then you heard the other person's verse and you thought this was a big mistake?
Yeah, sometimes. But it was the monetary value of it resonated a little bit, so I was able to
It was all about the cream.
Yeah, at that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So okay. Well, that's when you've been paid to be on someone else's work.
For sure.
Have you ever solicited the rhymes of someone else for a feature on your track and thought to yourself, this was a very bad idea?
Not that it's a very bad idea, but everybody that I've worked with or like collaborated with on my own has been somebody that I'm a fan of. You know what I'm saying? So I'm super like selfish with my music anyway. So if I can't do it alone or by myself, I at least hear somebody else that I'm a fan of on it. And then that's when I'll reach out. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time it just be because I want to hear them on it. Like you ain't even got to be me on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I'm with collaborating with any and everybody as long as we can have that integrity, the artistic integrity enough to be like, hey man, you could probably do that verse a little better. Oh. And I would want that too. Like,
so that's gonna go into a question that I have here.
These segues are crazy, man.
How do you tell? I literally wrote that down. How do you tell someone that they're trash? Whether it be because you were just politely letting someone, hey, I think you can do that better. Yeah. But like, what if somebody, let's say Shad recorded an album, and he's like, hey,
that shit'd be trash, by the way.
Yeah, but
that shit would be trash.
But how would you go about telling Shad that his album is trash?
But I personally know him enough to be like, that's just trash.
Okay, all right. What if there's somebody that you don't know personally, and they're a fan of your music, and they come up to you and they're like, "Yo, man, I'm trying to work with you. I want you to listen to my stuff. Tell me what you think." When it gets to the point where you tell them what they think, and your thoughts are swirling around like a nice warm bourbon with 1 cube of ice, how do you go about telling them, "Hey, man, that was dumpster juice"?
Yeah. I would, I'm a rapper, right? Mm-hmm. So, I'm pretty good with words. And I could tell them in some sort of way without being that direct. But you might feel it enough to be like, man, hey, this nigga really said my shit was trash. But I never use those words. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll just unfollow you on the gram. Some people
need to, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
And unfollow is worse.
Yeah, that's worse than telling somebody that they're bad, gosh. Right?
He unfollowed me.
Don't unfollow me.
And he blocked me. Oh my goodness.
I'm trash. You know what I'm saying?
Goodness. But some people just need to be let,
they need to be told, right?
They need to be told that you shouldn't be doing this. Yeah. You shouldn't be wasting your time in my intellectual space. You see, that was a pun there. My intellectual space with listening to your music. You should like go get a job.
My space up.
Yeah, right. Yeah, go get some more hours. I heard UPS is hiring.
No, but so I'm more of a stranger to it, right? If it's somebody that is just we're both doing the same thing, you obviously have friends. If they're not really friends with you like that, then they kind of letting you string along with, and they know you trash. Then you need some new friends, right?
They're not real friends.
Yeah, don't let me, the stranger outside of your circle, be the one to tell you.
Stranger danger.
Yeah, you don't want a lot of yes men around you. You should have some people around you that's gonna be like, nah, bro, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Or nah, sis, that ain't it. Don't let me do it.
Speaking of which, Shad, moment of clarity. I want your honest answer.
Yeah.
Am I good at what I do?
No, you're not. Next question.
See, this is why you need to have cultured people around you. He has no idea what he's watching right now. This is greatness.
Yeah, he's not even. Yeah,
I mean, look at him. I mean, he's a very unsavory individual.
That's crazy, and he does all the video.
Unfortunately, it's a.
I got some people.
Yeah, my family's indebted to his family from years ago, and I have to provide him with employment. That. Yeah, it's okay. My life will get better. All right, so so in this immediate area, in this metropolis, this bowstring metropolis of Hampton Roads, or Virginia abroad, are there any people that you haven't worked with that you would like to work with?
Yeah, there's a few actually. There's a few. I want to work with Crazy. I want to work with
He drinks gin just like you.
Yeah. Shout out to, what I'm saying, I could put homie on for sure. Like, and he could probably put me on to some things. Like, you know what I'm saying? I make my own gin too, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, but I'll bring some so we can bootstrap. Yeah, I don't want to get in the way of what's going on. But yeah,
well, I mean, if you have your own product, feel free to peddle it here.
Yeah, for sure. It's nothing to sell. I just make it, and it's delicious. But anyway, Crazy's one. Fish Scale Rabble. Am I saying that right? Fish Scale, the homie Fish Scale. Era Hardaway. I've been a fan of Era for a while.
Oh, I've heard of that fella.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that that I can't really, really think of. I'm terrible with names, but like those are the few that I'm like, I would like to. Even if it ain't me, like I said, even if it ain't me on the record, I'm just a fan of what they do. So because I like music so much, I would just approach it like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I kind of hear you on this record. I just write the hook or whatever, but I just want to hear you on it. Like, so.
Do you think that there would be room for a Gorgeous Geravis feature on an Intellect project?
Yo, and I was thinking about this today too.
Shot, make sure that we don't lose this footage.
Yeah, I was thinking about this though, but you be talking that pimp, like it's pimping. Like when you talk that,
it's very illustrious.
You talk your shit. Yeah, it's like it's hard. You know what I'm saying? So like maybe on a skit, I wouldn't say like musically I hadn't.
Whatever you could see my voice on. Just let me know.
That'd be hard.
I'll pull up. I'll do it for the love. Yeah. Because quite honestly, there's an individual. There's a pro wrestler who's in the Hall of Fame right now. He stole his entire gimmick from me, and I would love to say some things just to let him know that I don't rock with that at all.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
Yeah,
and I don't want anybody else taking that idea. Like it's got to go through me first.
Yeah, I was limousine riding, jet flying far before Ric Flair.
Talk nice.
But it is what it is. We got some legal red tape around that, so I won't get too deep into it.
But no, for sure, man. I'd love to me myself. You know what I'm saying? Would love to have you on some Intellect talking that shit.
Oh, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm always ready. I am always ready. Yeah, it'll be completely unplugged and unfiltered. I'm just gonna uncensored. I'm gonna just give him everything.
But we can't he can't come though.
Actually, I say some of my most berating things when Shad's in the room. So he would be an inspiration for me.
Oh well, I'll pick him up.
Okay, all right. Make sure he's there. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'll say the most dynamic, disgustingly foul things. With Shadrick in the room. Shad, how are we on time?
We're at 20.
Oh, okay. We're flowing right. We're flowing pretty well. This season we've made a conscious effort to be mindful of people's time when they're watching this show. Past seasons, I did a lot of drinking, and we lost track of a lot of time. And I found myself
it made for good quality stuff, though.
Oh well, I appreciate it. I'm
a fan.
Shadrick didn't like it.
Okay.
So now we're going to get back to the question that I said I was going to come back around to, and I needed you to act like you had never mentioned it. So have you ever been on the road?
Oh, on the road.
Yeah.
Did I do that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, on the road. Yeah, you did that.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I mean, I've traveled. I've lived overseas.
Oh, far and wide.
Yeah, like as far as like on some child, you know, at the time. But yeah, I've been around the world, done a few things, seen a few things. So.
Oh, okay. You have any? You've been on the road performing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You have any groupie tales?
Do I have any groupie tales? No. You know what? No, I don't. I really don't. I'm not living that rapper life.
Oh my goodness.
That's crazy.
Every rapper should have a good groupie tale.
I don't, man. I don't. And then now I'm at a space in my life where even when I hit the road, I won't have any groupie tales.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, you're past that stage of life.
Yeah.
You know,
But then though,
it would have made for good content, you know.
yeah, I mean it still will. But no, yeah.
Next question. Okay. So, for the past couple of years, I've been writing a screenplay. It's going to be like an autobiography of my own life, and we're going to put it on screen. It's going to be called Memoirs of a Gorgeous Soul.
Oh, nice.
Now, with your penmanship and the way that you can put emotion into lyrics and into music and just cast it onto melodies, would it be possible to commission you to score the soundtrack of Memoirs of a Gorgeous Soul?
That'd be dope. I'm with it. Yeah, that'd be dope.
Awesome.
So when we say score, am I doing the whole entire?
The entire thing. The entire thing.
Hey, is that on? Oh, Shot, did you get that? He's playing. What is he got a Switch or something? Are you playing Nintendo Switch?
He probably did. I don't know what he's doing back there. I can't see his hands.
Nintendo Switch.
Oh, yep, that's definitely what he's doing.
That's a Switch.
That's a Switch. All right. All right.
But yeah, no, I'm with all of that. What we just spoke on. We both got to take a sip.
Yes.
We both got to take a sip. That's crazy. That's crazy.
So we're rolling into the home stretch here. So of your work, you've had, how many albums have you put out altogether?
Oh,
albums, EPs.
Yo, shit. At least over 10.
At least over 10.
Yeah. At least
so of those and of the one-off singles that you put out, what do you feel is your best track?
My best track is Celebration. Yeah, Celebration by the homie EOM. Rest in peace, you know what I'm saying, the homie EOM. But yeah, he produced the record. That's the one that still resonates. Yes. Performance-wise. Celebration.
Okay,
Celebration. I might have said Celebrate. I don't even. There's a lot of drinks in here.
It's okay.
But yeah, Celebration. Back in 2011, and still to this day, doing that record live captures the audience, man, and I get them involved.
So what about that song makes it the best song that you've ever done? I mean, is it the cadence and your flow? Is it the content of your lyrics? Like, what makes that the best?
Yeah, I think it's those, along with just the way I deliver it, performing it. You know what I'm saying? It's very engaging. It's a feel good record. You know what I'm saying?
We all love to feel good. Calm down, Benjamin.
Yeah, that's crazy. But no, it's just the way that the track is delivered live. You know what I'm saying? And all around it's just, to me, it's just a feel good record. And even when we did the track, that was one of the few moments that I have in creation where it's like it just flows. Like the song in itself was probably like 15 minutes, the entire song.
Oh my goodness!
Like in creation from start to finish.
Oh man, that's like I can't even think of the right word for it, but it's almost like a soundtrack in itself.
Yeah, no, I mean it is, and every time I hear it, it gives me that vibe too. So I mean, yeah, that's probably like one of my top favorite.
Okay,
tracks.
since we're on bests, like in your eyes, based on everything that you've done, what was your best performance?
My best performance. Damn.
I stumped him.
Damn. Yeah. That's crazy. Because I've had
not much intellect in that. I stumped him. I knew I got him.
I've had a lot of great performances, man.
Talk that talk.
You know what? I would say Pittsburgh. When I performed, I opened up for Mobb Deep in Pittsburgh.
Oh.
We did like a quick strike little tour travel thing with Pittsburgh for the me, the homie Sensei. Shout out to Sensei. Yeah, Pittsburgh was dope. Pittsburgh was dope. I probably got, I would say that was it. Yeah, I would say that was it. Pittsburgh. It was a lot of love. No groupie tales or nothing like that.
Were the hands up?
The hands were up.
Oh,
the hugs was out. You know what I'm saying? From daps, and it was love all the way around. And the embrace, like Pittsburgh is a dope city anyway. But just from the way that I got the love back, performing wise, man, it was crazy.
Yeah. So, you know, in my past of going to concerts and such, I see that, you know, it's not a good rap performance unless the hands are in the air.
Yeah.
And once they're waving them like they just don't care, then you know you have something going on.
That's facts. That's facts. I mean, it's not a lot
that's
of.
why I said it. Yeah, I mean,
there's not a lot of rap shows like that, though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a big fan of the art and the art of performance, the art of creation. So yeah, it's always dope to get that back. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? This just struck my mind, and you know we'll wrap up here shortly. I could hear this. I could hear a track where it's you, Young Crazy, and Amir Driver. And the way I see it, Young Crazy could lay down an amazing hook and then just allow you and Driver to just slaughter the entire song.
Yeah. But I wouldn't want to dwindle Crazy down to that, because Crazy rap his ass off too.
But what I'm getting at is his energy on the hook could, you know, just having him on the hook, you all do what you do, and then he could possibly close out the song. Yeah,
that'd be crazy. Like a beat switch, and he rapping his ass. That's what I would want.
Or maybe song comes in, you bring the song in. He goes into the hook, which goes into his verse. And then he brings in the second hook, and then Driver closes the song out with a verse. Like it would seem like it's one long verse from Young Crazy. Yep.
I mean, if you're gorgeous, right? That's what you do. Like you put it together. So I mean, can we put something that gorgeous together?
Yeah, I think we can. They're all friends of the show.
Hold on 1 second.
Make sure that you keep that clip.
All right, we're back.
You do. Pardon me.
Do your thing. Do your thing.
You do know that you know. I can't believe that you just bogarted my show to show your face to the audience. You do know this is my show, right? I'm the sole owner and the proprietor of the Hall of Flame. Here at 919 Patagonia Parkway, it's all about me. Silk blouses and brick house is a thing of my creation. Not yours, Shadrick. Your days are limited. Your days are limited. Oh my gosh.
Wow. I feel like insulted a little bit though. Like,
you're on thin ice, bucko.
That's crazy. No other interview. I've never seen that on any other interview.
It's ridiculous. It doesn't happen to Ellen. It doesn't happen to Oprah. It never happened to Montel Williams nor Montel Jordan. All the Montels were never interrupted by their assistant. You know what? You people have some nerve. You know what? I mean, I give you.
And he doesn't care, and that's the thing.
It's ridiculous. It's a growing trend with you people. I tell you what, man.
Wow.
It's hard to find good help, and then when you find it, it's kind of hard to keep it. All right, so closing a best show. All right. So in 2020, how's 2020 been different as a performer than any other year?
I mean, the state of the world kind of dictate, like tells that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's been wild. And I honestly feel like the music industry got flipped and exposed in a sense because of like this whole like COVID thing. Like, you know what I mean? even with like artists, like all that lavish shit that a lot of artists be living, because I mean they're not you, right? Like so they can't really do that shit, and it's been exposed to where.
Because I was born with the silver spoon,
Well,
or a platinum spoon, stone's throw away from the Elizabeth,
okay,
right on the river. That was me. But
okay.
continue.
Yeah, no, that threw me off a little bit.
I tend to do that.
But yeah, no, it was just like a lot of people ate off of like performances, and the labels and everything like that. They get their money off of pretty much everything, but the artist gets a majority of their share off performance, merch, things like that. So when that was kind of like cut, everybody was trying to figure out like, well, how are we gonna eat? So I think artists already knew, but it's kind of like it exposed itself where like the streaming numbers and they're getting millions of streams and thousands of dollars. Like that doesn't calculate, right? That doesn't make
quite
sense.
Add up. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it kind of exposed itself for the most part. And I think a lot of artists are fighting back to get what's theirs. So yeah, performing wise, I really hadn't done a lot of performances, but once things started opening back up, I was back outside, but not to the extent.
Yeah, well, you know, I hope that 2021 is going to be a great year for you. Speaking of which, I've been told, and there's been some rumblings that there's going to be something new coming from you in 2021.
Yeah, for sure.
Would you care to expound upon that from our listening audience, from our viewing audience, or whatever they're doing?
Yeah, absolutely. Theodore, the EP that's been in the makings for like years.
That's regal.
Yeah, you know, named after myself. You know what I'm saying? Influenced by my grandfather, by my father. Yeah, Theodore. 12 track EP of Heat, man. And it's like my personal, I put everything out there. You know what I'm saying? As far as like what if anybody wanted to know what's up, that's the project you wanna check out. So yeah, we coming early and we gonna hit them hard.
Oh man, I'm you know it's not too often that you know that I'm excited about hearing anything other than myself. But I'm actually excited to hear this.
Hey, man.
You know, prior to this, I'm not a fan of much, and the people who are in my fandom are few and far between. But I am a fan of your work.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, man. That doesn't come often too on your platform, man.
It
so
does
I'll
not.
take that.
It does not. I mean,
I need this timestamp, then sent, shot, like screenshot. Or just this clip?
Yeah, because I mean, I've interviewed people with quite a bit of disdain. And, you know, I didn't take this interview begrudgingly. I'm a fan of yours, and I appreciate your work.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you, man.
Yeah, I'll probably never say that on this show again. So, all right, closing out, I have 3 questions.
Okay.
And this is, any budget, there's no hurdles. What would be the one rapper that you would like to have a feature or a song with?
Jay-Z.
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 All right. Okay. So going outside of rap, what would be the one artist that you would like to collaborate with on a song?
I never thought about that. Man, that's a great question, man. You're really you're really good at this.
This is what I do. You know,
this is crazy.
I forego the entire journalism program because it was beneath me.
I can see that.
I gave myself an honorary master's in journalism.
I can see that though, because there's art to the journalism that you do. So
thank you.
Yeah. To answer your question though, oh man, that's crazy, bro. That's dope as fuck. Outside of rap. Wow. So like no hip hop elements? Because everybody has a hip hop element.
Well, I mean, you know, yeah. I mean, there could have some hip hop elements because I'm pretty sure there are some melodic type of individuals that you know mix a little hip hop into what they do, but they're not explicitly considered as a rapper.
Yeah. That's crazy, man.
I could see you doing like something with Post Malone.
Yeah, but he has hip hop elements.
He does. He does.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to like that. That's easily detectable. Like that question should be to like like the outside of the genre. That's what I'm trying to get at, man, because I try to listen to everything. I listened to Taylor Swift's new album, and as super depressing, it sounded depressing to me. Like she's going through some shit. But she's definitely great, you know what I'm saying? I like Lady Gaga too.
You know what? I could see you doing something that has a lot of emotion to it with someone like Sia.
Yeah, that'd be hard. I'm a fan of Sia too. On my first mixtape, not to cut you off, I'm sorry, but I rapped on one of her tracks too. So I mean, I try to listen to everything. But everybody has hip hop rap elements because we are music, right?
Yeah, we are the.
Yeah, but Taylor Swift, for my man Kanye, you know what I'm saying? I hold it down.
We are the pulse.
We are.
Yes.
We are the pulse.
Okay.
I'll say Taylor Swift though.
Taylor?
Yeah, Taylor Swift.
Oh, you know it's gonna do numbers with.
Facts.
If Tay-Tay's on it, it's gonna do numbers.
Facts. Oh, you know her personally?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Can you set that up?
I mean, I could, but she has a lot of legal stuff going on right now. She's suing for her own masters right now, and she hasn't really been taking too many calls. She's going through some things right now. But
just let me know.
The next time I see her at like a little family function or something, I'll see if she can hook you up with something.
Hey, set that up, bro.
Yeah, her family puts raisins on potato salad. It's not quite often that I like to go there, but But Tay-Tay, if you're watching, we'll set that up.
Let's do something. Let's lock it in.
And lastly, if you could have a song produced by anyone, who would it be?
Kanye West.
Oh man, that just came back full circle because you were a college dropout, and I said you were Kanye West in real life, and here you are.
Crazy.
Life's like a circle.
This is crazy.
And everything that goes around comes back around again.
Yeah.
All right. So this has been a good time.
I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed myself. You know what I'm saying? Barkley, is it? Did I say that right? I don't know.
Calm down. What?
I don't know. Did I say that right?
His name is Benjamin the First. He is the first of his likeness and the last of his kind.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, don't. I
didn't really get to, but I was leading up to. I didn't really get to, pet him or anything. So
he pet
off
him.
screen.
Pet him. He's my aura consultant.
I kind of looked at him like the Apollo log.
No, you know what? You just go ahead and tell the people where they can find you because this is about to take a hard turn to the left.
Beach Boy LEK on Instagram. Slightsense.com is the website for any and everything that you need to get to. Music, merch, all that. Like you can get some of these up there. Some dad hats.
Oh, that's
stuff
nice.
Like that. Yeah, I should have brought you one.
It's okay.
That's rude. That's rude of me.
Despite the fact that you just slandered Benjamin the First name, I'll go on and I'll make a purchase.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't want.
I'm gonna have some dog collars for him too, man.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah, I owe it to him.
Possibly something with a little rhinestones or something like that. He's okay. He's very flamboyant.
Yeah, I could try. You've got more connections than me.
So. Yeah, I'll see what I can pull together. I'll speak to some of my people out in Nepal and see what we can get done.
Can't hide money.
As you can't. I've tried my best, but it just exudes from my pores.
Hey.
Nonetheless, this has been another episode of Hall of Flame, or The Hall of Flame, The Hall of Flame. Shad, just run that back. This has been another episode of the Hall of Flame. I've been the gorgeous one, the most luxurious, the most amazing. Don't look at me like that, Shad, because I'm the gorgeous one. I am gorgeous Geravis. This has been my guest, Intellect. One of the best to have ever done it, and probably the best to ever do it from now on.
Yeah.
2021 is going to be a great year for you, great year for me. But this has been another episode. Hopefully public access will pick us up for another episode, and we may see you next week. I believe so, right, Shadrick? All right.
We're going to see Shad next week?
You know what?
There was a lot of weird things that happened within this interview. I don't see him being employed moving forward. He
will never be in front of this lens ever again.
Because that was crazy.
Because, as soon as we clear, it's going to be some furniture moving in here.
Okay.
Nonetheless, I've been Gorgeous Geravis. We saw Augustus at the beginning of this episode. We've had Bootstrap Berts. And in the meantime, you all stay safe. You all stay face masked. You all stay vaccinated. And more importantly, you all stay gorgeous. See you next week. It's a pretty good episode here. Pretty good.